Karina baby, I love you and I miss you so much. I hope that you're having a great day today. For the 29th, we have Rush Hour. Let's take a look. Rush Hour, bring the alarm clock by Mr. and Mrs. Pig's bed goes off at 8 o'clock. Mr. Pig is still snoring, so Mrs. Pig wakes him up. Mr. Pig goes downstairs to make a cup of tea, or rather, he falls downstairs, boom, 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 because Porter Pig has left his roller skates in a silly place at the top. Oh no. Just wait till I see Porter, says Mr. Pig, rubbing his sore nose. Mrs. Pig wakes Porter and the piglets. Then everyone wants to go to the bathroom at once. Hurry up, shouts Mrs. Pig, and don't forget to wash your ears. At 8:15, Mr. Pig carries the tea trays upstairs, but oh dear, he has forgotten about Porter's roller skates, which have rolled halfway down, and he trips over them again. Meanwhile, Porter has put on his new school uniform, and Mrs. Pig is helping the piglets tie their shoelaces. At 8:30, Mrs. Pig makes breakfast. Porter and the piglets eat bowls of hot cereal. Slurp, 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 breakfast time. But the pig family is quite noisy. After that, there is just enough time to kiss goodbye, everyone, before Mr. Pig has a chance to catch his train to work. Kiss, kiss, kiss for the 3 little piglets, and a kiss for Porter, and a big kiss for Mrs. Pig. Then Mr. Pig runs all the way to the train station. At 9:15, Mrs. Pig, Porter, and the piglets put on their coats and walk to school. First, Mrs. Pig takes the piglets to nursery school. See you at lunchtime, she says. Next, she takes Porter to the big school nearby. See you at going home time, said Mrs. Pig. Mrs. Pig looks at her watch. I've got 5 minutes to get to work, she says. So Mrs. Pig hurries down the road to the shop where she sells books. At 9 o'clock sharp, she is ready for her customers. Phew, thanks Mrs. Pig. It's amazing what you can do in an hour. It really is amazing all the stuff that you can or can't do in 1 hour time, right? Depends on what you like to do. So poor Mr. Pig, he fell down the steps, he fell up the steps, he dropped his tea, he had to run to the train. Mrs. Pig had to get all the piglets and Porter Pig ready and walk them down to school and then get ready to go to her second job, her work, herself. The best work that you have in this world is raising your children, though. That will always be the best job in the entire world. Children are the most important part of our entire society because that's how our society is able to move forward and move on, is by having children in our society. So the most important job you have as human beings is taking good care of your children, staying out of debt, getting a good piece of property where you can raise your children and have the freedom to raise your children. This world doesn't make it easy to raise children. It doesn't make it easy at all to raise children. So keep yourself debt free. Get yourself a small piece of land that's cheap, something that you're not going into debt to get. Don't finance your dreams and make them into your nightmare. Never make a dream into a nightmare. Wait until you can actually do it, actually afford it, and still have a little bit left over. There's nothing wrong with waiting. Karina baby, I love you so much, and there's so much in this world I'd like to teach you and have you know and experience with you. I miss you. My only job as a woman really was to raise you and to raise you well. That was my job for me as being a woman, for my core belief. And I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you. And every woman's different, though. Some women like to work outside the home. Some women don't, and there's nothing wrong with that either way. as long as you're being true to yourself. When you grow up, Karina, you might want to be a doctor or a lawyer. Right now, you said that you wanted to be a doctor. That's a lot of years in college. That's a lot of debt. So if you could go little by little, pay it off, pay it off, pay it off. You gotta realize our lives are so short in a timeline, though. So you really have to know who you want to be and what you want to do. And even if your core belief system isn't the same as somebody else's, doesn't mean that it's wrong for you. It's right for you because you are who you are. We need everyone to just be themselves in this world so that this way we have a fully functioning society. Not everyone's going to be like me. Not everybody's going to be like you. It's loving people for who they are, seeing people for who and what they are, and accepting them for just who they are as a human being. This world is an amazing place. Let's do. We sit and watch the rain as it falls from the sky, and we are glad to be inside where it is warm and dry. Oh yes, I do love the rain. It keeps the earth so clean and helps the pretty flowers grow from the mountains to the streams. I hope that you're doing so well in school, because right now that is your job. It's the best job that you have right now in the world, is to make friends, study everything that your teachers give you to learn about your teachers and yourself, learn about who you are as a human being and what you actually want to do. I'm so excited for the school years for you. And I can't wait to see you. I'm so excited I get to see you soon. I love you and I miss you so much.